Welcome to Fat Over 40. My name's Miles and this is
Tom.
And this week I want to talk to you about my powerlifting program. Now, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There's a new film every single Friday, and if you like what you hear, please give us a thumbs up. But more importantly, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your powerlifting training is all about. So you've met Tom before. Tom is my fitness coach, and he's designed me a specific set of movements to, a program leading up specifically to the competition in August. Now, I'm doing strength training for 4 days, focusing on the 3 main lifts: back squat, deadlift and bench press. And I'm also doing some sort of accessory things, some sort of bodybuilding stuff to build my musculature, my muscles,
your muscular system,
my muscles around it to make me obviously stronger. However, I'm only doing one very light cardio session a week. It lasts for probably about an hour. I'm not really getting out of breath, and I'm certainly not being sweaty. So I think it'd be interesting to share sort of Tom's thoughts as to why, with 4 big strength sessions and only 1 light cardio session, sort of why it's so light.
Should we go into that?
Why is it so light? Let's get the nice background in, Tom.
The woods. Bishop Stortford. So if we're thinking about when we're putting a program together, essentially we're seeing the person we're designing a program for as one organism, okay, and into that organism goes certain amounts.
Am I an organism?
You're an organism.
Wow.
Human body goes a certain amount of stress, and what Miles has got at the moment is a specific goal working towards a powerlifting competition. So really, that's all I'm fussed about. I don't care about anything else except what he can express in a bench press, deadlift and squat for a 1 rep max. So that's what the 4 strength sessions are doing, and those are quite stressful events. Now, what we don't want to do is pile on top of that loads of really tough conditioning work, which is just more stressors and have no relation to his goal really whatsoever. So we do 1 light conditioning session a week, and what that does is it moves blood, it helps him recover from the strength training he's done that week. It's good for health long term as well, in terms of his heart and cardiovascular system, because Miles isn't an elite athlete. He's not been paid to do this.
Newsflash. Newsflash. Miles is not an elite athlete.
Hashtag truth hurts. He's not being paid to do this. He's not going to pay his mortgage by doing this powerlifting competition. So long term, as a coach, it's my responsibility to make sure he is looking after his health as well. But also, if you think about what aerobic work, really light, easy aerobic work is doing, it's actually helping him to recover, promoting that, for want of a better word, recoverability. And what does he need to do between maximal lifts on competition day? He needs to recover from a very high stress stimulus. He needs a big foundation of aerobic capacity. It's not capacity, aerobic endurance almost, to actually recover from that. Now, all the old school powerlifters are going to say that's absolute rubbish, but a lot of very good powerlifters actually do general physical preparedness work. If you listen to any of Louis Simmons stuff, he talks about that quite a lot. He just uses sled drags and farmer's carries, all in a light aerobic setting to do that. So that's why we're doing that 1 light aerobic session. Think of the body as an organism that takes a huge amount of stress, or a certain number of stressors. If I was to just slap on loads of conditioning work, which isn't relevant to the goal, it's just going to actually blunt Miles's progress. So he's just not going to get as strong long term. The easy aerobic work is actually not going to affect his strength work at all. It's just going to help him recover. And what we call that is polar training.
We're finishing on a very sort of descriptive.
Do you know what polar training is?
Do we want to know?
Quickly.
I was gonna go, oh, we'll find out next time. No, go on.
Polar training is basically, we've got 2 extremes. Okay, we've got very, very hard, intense work, and we've got very, very easy, light work. And what we're doing is we're hitting those extremes. If we go in that shitty zone in the middle, can I swear?
Yeah.
Yeah, in that shitty zone in the middle where we're doing really tough aerobic work, maybe we're leaving the session feeling a bit beaten up, that's just going to take away from the strength work, and it's going to leave his central nervous system really dampened, so he's not going to be able to express maximal force in the gym when it comes to training Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Tom, thank you very much for bringing a little bit of science to Fat Over 40.
Only a little bit.
Talking about easy light aerobic work, we better get on with our walk. Hey, if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? And check out last time's videos. And if you make one change this week, what's your change going to be, Tom?
Go for more walks.
Yeah, definitely. Go for more walks.
In the sun.
In the sun so you don't die fat.